WWE Stomping Ground 2019. Let's just go ahead and call this Rematch Ground. Everything about this pay-per-view, what is going on? A lot of these matches we've seen once, we've seen twice. Rollins, how many times have you seen it? I don't know, Hero Fakes. I know that if I'm going in there with Baron Corbin, I am just having a filler match between now and the next pay-per-view. I agree with Seth Rollins. I will not disagree. We need someone to kind of save this pay-per-view. And not just Bray Wyatt. We need that Fiend that popped up on Monday. We need a leader. We need to follow a leader into this pay-per-view match card, and that's what we're going to do here, you guys. We're going to cover the whole card, starting with the WWE title match. This match does have to stand out in the pay-per-view. We saw it at the Super Showdown, but now we're going to have it in a steel cage. Now, if you guys don't recall the Super Showdown, that pay-per-view, it was a botch from the making. Even this match, the finish of it all, if you guys go back and watch the recap, the way that he hit Trouble in Paradise, never really hit him with it. Dolph Ziggler actually ended up dodging at the last second, and he still went for the count and picked it up 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there was interference with, Xavier Woods outside the ring, but now that we are inside the cage, there can't be any. It's going to come down to whether Kofi Kingston can hang with Ziggler, and I do see him hanging, not just in the steel cage, but it's going to have to be somebody else. Ziggler, he's kind of, like, for me, he's always been that superstar, at least as of late. I mean, you talk about ruthless aggression when he won the title. Yeah, he was a WWE title contender, but lately, he's one of those guys that they need just to put Kofi Kingston over. So I'm going to go with Kofi here, retaining the WWE title. We've seen a clear and decisive victory between these two. WrestleMania as well as Raw and maybe even SmackDown, but it's going to have to result into some kind of interference for Drew McIntyre to win. Now, Big Dog, he did lose to Shane McMahon last pay-per-view, so I think it's going to be one of two things. It'll either be Elias interfering or Shane McMahon again, or just something to where they're kind of like unburying the ground that they started to dig for Drew McIntyre. The hole was getting kind of deep, but I think what they're trying to figure out is like, wait, how are we going to get out of this hole? How are we going to get Drew McIntyre to where he's no longer being buried regularly? And if he does win, look, if he ends up winning by, like, let's say by interference, it's not helping his situation. It's kind of just making him seem that he's incompetent and he can't win a match on his own. But that being said, I gotta go with Drew McIntyre winning by interference. It was not an easy journey. No, not for the one and only. He is getting a title opportunity right here for the United States Championship. Now, you missed Raw. He was in a match. It was 4 other men. It's a fatal 5-way, and he's the one that came out victorious. And it's not necessarily a journey. I mean, usually a journey consists of what? Several weeks or a month. No, WWE's like, you guys, we gotta pay-per-view this Sunday. We need a match for the U.S. title. We need a contender. How about we just throw in some of the best from both brands and just call it? And what happened? Right here. He came out victorious. Now, Joe, he's one to kind of stand his ground, man. It don't matter as to who he's stepping into the ring with. He's going to bring everything to the table. And Ricochet's going to have to do the same. If he plans on walking away with the U.S. Championship, I do see him walking away. I want to see Ricochet go in here and win the U.S. title. Man, look how sexy this looks. BEW, bro, I love you. You my man. And this right here, this has kind of been the man or the figure that has been holding me off until Elite Series 60. Now, you're getting sidetracked here, Fakes. Okay, going back. Ricochet winning the U.S. title. Lacey Evans versus Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's title. Now, if you guys do recall it was back-to-back. It was, when she was Becky 2 belts, we saw this match. It was originally the first match. Well, no, the second match was her and Charlotte, and she lost that one, but she won this one. Now, that was, in a way, a gauntlet match, and I think Lacey Evans had kind of a step up. Well, actually, Charlotte did because she came in second. But back to what I'm saying, man. Like, we've seen this match. We've seen the results. We've seen a clear victory. And regardless whether we had interference or not, she still came out ahead. So with that being said, I gotta go with Becky Lynch retaining the Raw Women's title. This match is going to have to be one of the shortest ones on the card. And if it's not, Sami Zayn is going to have to carry a lot of the weight. Kevin Owens, he's suffering from some kind of injury. I think it's his elbow. I'm not sure if it's a serious injury or some is actually going on, but it's going to have to be a quick one. It's going to be the New Day for me. I feel like the New Day will go in here and add more salt to whatever's been stirring right now with Sami Zayn and KO. These guys are pretty unhappy, man. Like, rumor is, I mean, the contract, look, I'm not going to talk about that right now. I'm sure not just them two, but a lot in general. They're just overwhelmed and frustrated what's been going on, but I'm going to go with the New Day right here, picking up the win. I don't want to beat this horse one too many times because this horse, he's gone all around all 50 states, came back, he's been laying, and people are still pounding on it. And when I'm saying by beating that horse, I'm not talking about an actual horse, man. It's just it's a metaphor. It's a way to me explain to you as to why. Wait, oh yeah, but you're talking about, oh, Alexa Bliss, Raw, Alexa Bliss, competing for the SmackDown title? Bro, no, again, I'm not covering that horse again. Oh, wild card rules, no sense. All right, anyways, she's going in there. She won the right. I think it was a triple threat match. She beat Mella, she beat Charlotte, and Bayley's like, I'm ready, Hero Fix. I am ready for that bliss. Are you talking about Alexa Bliss? Yeah, I'm always talking about the blissful. Oh, look at her, she's mad. Alexa Bliss, she ain't happy. She's like, why, man? Is it because I'm a Raw superstar? Is it because I am blissful? Look, you might be blissful or not, but at the end of the day, right here, my girl Bayley, she's going to retain the SmackDown Women's title. I feel like I've been destroying this entire card throughout the entire predictions, and can you blame me? I mean, if this is our main event, well, this or the steel cage match, one or the other, will eventually be the main event. It's not a main event to me. No, and you know what? If you want it to be one of those things where it's like, dude, if this is our main event, we gotta throw in that little extra. Now, going back to the beginning of the video, you guys recall about what we need for something or someone to save this pay-per-view. I gotta go and look, throwing them right up top on the top of the card right here. Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, either or, one of these two has to make their appearance to bring my interest, because Baron Corbin, he ain't doing it for me. I mean, I'm talking about like zero. There's no interest in this match for me. I need something to kind of just bring my attention back to this match, because there isn't anything right now. The Fiend, I think it'd be cool, and this is just an idea, a thought. If WWE wants to go ahead and watch this, no, they're never going to watch this. If they did, you know, I think everyone knows in the WWE universe that Bray Wyatt needs to make his appearance here. Not necessarily, I mean, I would love it to be in the Universal title match, you know, maybe have the next competitor. We don't have another one lined up for Seth Rollins, so having Bray Wyatt right here stepping into this match and starting a feud, because obviously Baron Corbin, he ain't going to win. There's nothing that's going to happen here with Baron Corbin except something until they figure out what they're going to do for the next pay-per-view. And Bray Wyatt right here, he's the man. Give me your thoughts, your predictions, what you would like to see, what needs to happen in this pay-per-view to really turn things around. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.